Rain they come, rain they go. After rain they go, it be the rainbow. When they...
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is the first video that I've ever taken, so I'm probably going to be a little bit nervous, a little bit all over the place, so please do excuse me in terms of that. But as you can see by the name of the video, this is about a couple of products, 15 products. They're not really 15, but some of them are grouped together, so it works out to 15. 15 products that I would recommend for beginners, because when I was a beginner, it was really confusing as to what to buy, what not to buy, what to splurge on, and what to get a little bit cheaper. So I'm gonna tell you about the products, and hopefully you like them and you can try them and comment and let me know what you think of the products, if they work for you, if they don't work for you. They're in no particular order per se, so I'm just going to grab what's on this side and show you, and then put it on the other side. Sorry. So I'll start with the foundation. So everything that I'm going to be talking about today I've used on my face right now. So this one is it's foundation, and it's the L'Oreal Infallible Stay Fresh Foundation, 24 hours. I absolutely love it. It's really good for people who have oily skin. I have combination skin, so I tend to get really oily in my T-zone. So this really works for me because it has a matte finish, and it's amazing. It's actually $1.99 at discount. I got it at discount. I was really surprised when I came across it. Which is awesome, because I used to use MAC and it was a little bit expensive, and there are times when the bank account just does not agree. So that time I had to get something a little bit cheaper, and I actually went to discount and I found this, and I've been using it ever since. I haven't went back to MAC. So this is basically what it looks like. I've been seeing like other people's videos. They're infallible is in a little plastic container. This is what I got at discount, but this is probably what's available in South Africa as far as I know. And then, you can get the foundation basically anywhere. Red Square, Clicks, discount. I bought mine at discount, so my best bet is discount. This one is the my primer, or what's left of it, because there's really nothing. Squeeze the life out of it basically, but it still works. There's still a bit of it in there. So it's called Catrice, it's by Catrice Cosmetics, sorry, and it's called Prime and Fine for Refining Anti-Shine Base. So as I said in my blog, if you haven't read it, I'll just tell you now. This is basically to prep your face. It works as a layer between your skin and the makeup you're about to put on. It's for protection, so it protects your skin against anything like breakouts, and it's also for preparation, meaning that once you use this, your foundation looks much better. The application of your makeup is much easier, and it lasts a little longer than it would if you don't use primer. So this is awesome. I wonder who's texting me. And then what else? This mascara has probably got to be one of my favorites in the whole wide world. It's by Essence, and it's the I Love Extreme Crazy Volume Mascara. As a beginner, obviously you'll find it very difficult to apply your own falsies, with false lashes. This is basically falsies in a little bottle. Well, two. Once you've used this, you'll never want to go back. Once you go extreme, there's no going back. After you use this, it basically looks like your falsies. Every time I use this, people have asked me, are those your lashes? Are those falsies? What's going on? It really, really works. It's amazing. I love it. You should try it. It's available at... So the story with Essence is you can get it at discount or Clicks, and that's it. So anything that's Essence, Clicks or discount, whichever one you prefer. Sometimes you can go to Clicks and you won't find it, then you can just go to discount or vice versa. So that one is the Essence I Love Extreme Crazy Volume Mascara. Amazing. And then I spoke about a makeup palette, an eyeshadow palette. So I have quite a few eyeshadow palettes, but it really depends on you, what you like as a person, what colors work for you, what you'll feel confident in rocking when you go out. So I just have this one as an example. It's a really old one. I got this from Avon. Actually, I lied. I didn't get it from Avon. My mom got it from Avon and then didn't know what to do with it. And she kept it for a while, and I just sort of helped myself to it, and she hasn't even noticed that it's gone. So it's a win-win situation for both of us. It's by Avon, like I said, and it's called the Arabian Glow Natural Shimmer, and it's got 4 colors. This one is awesome because it's a little messy, sorry. It's more of a creamy eyeshadow, so the color is already intense. You don't really need to use a eyeshadow base or anything like that. The color is already creamy and intense. But I actually have an example of this one. This is by Accessorize. It's called Lovely Day. It's a 32 eyeshadow palette, and it looks like that. And there's a little mirror on the side there. So basically, this one I got before I even started using makeup. I just fell in love with the palette, and I thought I'll use this one day, and I started using it last year. It's got a lot of colors, but the colors aren't as pigmented as the creamy one or the more expensive eyeshadows. So this one, when I use any of the colors here, I use an eyeshadow base so that the color is actually intense and it lasts longer, and it doesn't sort of flake off as the day goes on, I guess. So that's why you need a eyeshadow base for this type of eyeshadow. So that's eyeshadow down. And then, as I was talking about eyeshadow base, so I might as well show you what it is. This is the Essence eyeshadow, it's eyeshadow base. It's called I Love Stage eyeshadow base. And it basically looks like this. So you put it on your eyelids, let it dry for a little bit, and then put on your eyeshadow, which I normally use this eyeshadow. And it makes it more intense. The color is much brighter. It shows the color a little bit more than it would without you putting on a primer. So an eyeshadow primer. So that's why I like it. I recommend it because as a beginner, you're not going to want to go buy the most expensive eyeshadow palettes in the world, because you don't really know what's going to work for you or not. So you can get an inexpensive one and use the base, and it'll work just fine. Just make sure you get colors that will work for you. It's a personal thing, so I won't really say get this or don't get this. It just depends on your shade, like your skin tone as well, and what you feel confident in rocking. So I'm not going to go too much into that. I'll do the translucent powder. I have a very long blog about translucent powder. I'll leave a link below so you can read up about it if you just want to know what else you can do with your translucent powder. I have 2 different types of translucent powder, but for today's video I'm just going to show you this one. It's the loose one. I have a fixed one and then the loose one. So the loose one sort of comes like that, and it's literally loose powder, so you'll need to just shake it a little bit and then use your brush and put it on your face or your lips or whatever the case may be. This one is another one by Essence. It's called Stay All Day Translucent Fixing Powder. So basically what I use my translucent powder for is, I don't have a colored powder that when my face starts getting oily, I put it on or anything like that. I just feel that after a while it becomes too much because it just builds up more and more makeup on your face. So I like translucent powder because it's a lightweight powder. It's colorless, so you don't have to stress about what color or what shade you should get. That's what's amazing about it. And I love using it for my lips as well. So if I have a lipstick that's not matte, that I feel I want to rock it matte today, I will normally just take a little bit of the translucent powder with a brush and just brush it all over my lips, and it actually makes the lipstick matte, believe it or not. You should try it and send me pictures of your lips. I know that sounds weird, but you should. So that's basically what I use my translucent powder for. If my face gets oily during the day, it is amazing for oil control, and it just sets your makeup. So this is the one, and it's by Essence, and it's really affordable. Okay, and next on my list, I'll I'll do the eyebrow situation that I have. So I put two different products for the eyebrows because I use two different products. I normally start off with the Essence, yes, Essence again. It's called Essence Make Me Brow. It's eyebrow gel mascara. So it basically, it gives you that little bit of color. It also tints your brows. So it looks like a little mascara, a tiny little, like a spoolie. And I'll normally put that on first, so that it sort of gives it that color, that intense brown color, and it's brown. The color is what? It doesn't. Oh, okay, there we go. I was about to lie and say it doesn't say, but anyway, it does say. So it's the number 2 Browny brows, and it basically says it's a 3-in-1. It colors, it fills, and it shapes your brows. So I really like it. It works for me, but because of the actual spoolie, it sometimes misses certain spots, so you need to go over it and fill it. So basically what I use to fill it is this. I've had this for a really long time, so please do excuse me. But it's called the Eyebrow Set, Stylist Set, and it comes with a little powder and a little angled brush. So in 2 shades. I use the darker shade. So I'll fill it in with the powder. This is a powder, so I'll fill in the spots that need filling with this powder, and they come out looking like this. Because if I just use one, the powder alone is a little light, but if you put the gel and then the powder, it becomes, the color it just looks more natural and much nicer. So I use both of them when I'm doing my brows. They're awesome. They're both by Essence, and it's Kits or Discount, as you know. And then, because we're talking about the brows, I'll just do the concealer. This one is LA Girl, and it's called Pro.Conceal HD High Definition Concealer. This is it. And if you open it, it actually has like a little brush type of thing. So you'd squeeze it, and then you'd use it for contouring or for highlighting your eyebrows. I use it for highlighting my eyebrows. I can't remember the last time I contoured because now everybody's using a highlighter for strobing. And basically, this one is really, really affordable, and it's from Discount. It works really well. It's lightweight, but it also has a lot of coverage. So people who have dark marks, dark circles around their eyes or blemishes, you can also use this. It really covers everything. You use it before you actually use your foundation. It works really well for different things, but for me, I just use it for my eyebrows, or if I contour, and if I highlight and contour, which I haven't done in a while. So for my eyebrows, I use this currently. And then blush. Blush generally lasts a really long time, so you can't really blame me for this blush not having a name anymore. But it's by Essence, and I've used a lot of it. There's a little bit left. It's by Essence, and the color is Baby Doll. With blush, again, it just depends on your skin color. Do you want to go for a more pink? Do you want to go for a peachy one? I think for darker girls, a peachy one is much better than a pink, because it tends to look a bit too much. And with blush, I'll let you know now, less is more. You don't want to be that girl who has like really, really pink cheeks, or the apple of your cheeks are like extremely pink, and it just doesn't look cute, and it just takes away from all the other work you've done on your face. So with blush, less is more, and this is by Essence. Essence has a lot of blushes, and they're all very affordable. So you can just go there, see which one you like, and just pick your favorite, I guess. And then I have eyeliner. This eyeliner is by Rimmel London, and it's called Exaggerate Waterproof Eye Definer, and the color is Starlit Black. I think we have all had this problem in life where you buy an eyeliner that says waterproof, and then it's not waterproof at the end of the day. Well, sweat proof at least, because chances are you get sweat around your eyelids than you would water. So unless you cry a lot, but anyway, you think it would be waterproof, and sweat proof, but that's really not the case. A lot of them, they run before you get to where you're going. They smudge all over the place, and you end up having to redo your eyes, which is just a mission and a half. And if you don't take your entire makeup bag, it becomes a problem. So I really fell in love with this one because it actually says what it does. It is waterproof and sweat proof. It does not smudge or anything like that. It only comes off with makeup remover. So you can, if you rub it, it's just going to spread all over the bottom of your eyes. But it won't really come off. So I absolutely love this one, and it's called the Exaggerate Waterproof Eye Definer, and it's by Rimmel London in the color Starlit Black. It's one of my favorites. And then we have lip color. Lip color is also something it's very personal. I have big lips, as you can see, but they're very sensitive at the same time. They get really, really dry. And when they are dry, they just become razor blades. You can imagine somebody having a lot of razor blades on their lips. They just hurt. And at some point, if they're extremely dry, then they'll bleed. So I need to splurge a lot more on lips than a lot of other things because of the problem that I have. So I absolutely love MAC for my lips because their formula really works. Their retro matte and their mattes actually still have enough moisture for your lips not to crack or anything like that, and the lipstick doesn't just come off. It's not the type of lipstick where you have a sip of something and then your lips are all over and things like that. So I like it. This one is Flat Out Fabulous, and it's a matte color, but right now I have Review. I honestly thought this was Review, but now I'm looking at it, it's Flat Out Fabulous. But anyway, I love this color just as much. It's a gorgeous color. A rule of thumb though about lipstick is the brighter the color, the bigger your lips look. The darker the color, the smaller your lips look. So if you have big lips and you're trying to make them look a little smaller than what they normally are, then you get a darker color. If you have small lips and you want them to look, plumpy and things like that, you go for a brighter color. So it really is dependent on you, what you feel confident in. Again, same story with the eyeshadow, and just see what works for you. Try a lot of colors. And see what works for you. If you don't have sensitive lips and things like that, you can afford to buy little things that are a little cheaper. But the lipsticks that are a little cheaper require a lot of reapplication. So you use them, and then after a while you have to put it on again. So it really depends on what you want to do. If you don't mind reapplying, then great. But if it's a thing, then rather splurge on the lips and get something that actually lasts longer. Okay, so I have 3 more items, and I'll just grab this one, which is the Neutrogena Oil-Free Makeup Remover. It's for your face and your eyes, and it removes makeup and helps prevent blemishes. It's great having an amazing face beads and things like that, but in order for your skin not to break out and things like that, or have any problems with your skin later on because of makeup, it's good to have primer, but at the end of the day, you need to remove all of that makeup. And believe it or not, your face wash isn't going to do, I don't even know how to put this. Your makeup will get rid of most of the makeup, but not all of it, especially the stuff that's waterproof. So it's good to have an eye makeup remover and a face makeup remover. So this one is both, it's face and eyes. So it's awesome. You can use it, so basically what you do is, it's creamy actually. You get like a cotton pad or cotton wool, whichever one you like, and then you just put a little bit on, and then you remove what you need to remove, and then wash your face afterwards, and then do your evening skincare routine. But this is great because it helps remove everything, especially the waterproof stuff that is actually hard to come off when just using your normal face wash. So it's called the Neutrogena Oil-Free Makeup Remover for your face and your eyes, and it looks like it's a little bright orange color for you to remember. then makeup brushes. I just have 4. These ones are by Real Techniques, and they're amazing. They feel really good. They're good for blending. I love them when I blend in stuff on my face, well, different makeup products, not stuff on my face. And they're about 450 at Clicks. I saw them at the place at the Zone. That's the only place where I've ever seen them, and that's where I purchased these ones. Sorry, they're quite pricey for 4 brushes, but that's the thing with makeup brushes. Makeup brushes will be that one thing where you'll spend more than you had expected to spend on, because they last longer. And like I always say, if you don't have the right tools, then you're never going to get that face beat. You need to have really good brushes that you can use and that will work for you and last long. So, and remember that it's not always, price doesn't always indicate quality, so just be careful. Don't go buy the most expensive makeup brushes without really finding out more about them, and then turns out that they're pointless and you spend a lot of money on them. So price isn't always an indicator of quality. So makeup brushes is also on my list. And then last but least, I have the liquid illuminator. This is completely optional. This is basically for when you want to highlight your face, well, not your entire face, I should hope not. You basically want to have that nice dewy natural glow on your face. So you'd use this liquid where the sun would hit your face naturally. So this one is by NYX Next. Born to Glow liquid illuminator, and it's lovely because it's lightweight. And ladies, this is also another tip: less is more. So don't go use the entire container or a lot of this, or as if you're using foundation to highlight your face. It looks hideous, and it doesn't look natural. This is supposed to give you a natural looking glow. So if you use a lot of it, it doesn't look natural. So also just be careful about this. And then for your reference, this color is Gleam. I like it because it's, especially for my skin tone, it's not too out there, but it does give me a natural glow because the color is also very close to the foundation that I used. So it does. Okay, so I have 3 more items, and I'll just grab this one, which is the Neutrogena oil-free makeup remover. It's for your face and your eyes, and it removes makeup and helps prevent blemishes. It's great having an amazing face beads and things like that, but in order for your skin not to break out and things like that, or have any problems with your skin later on because of makeup, it's good to have primer, but at the end of the day you need to remove all of that makeup. And believe it or not, your face wash isn't going to do, I don't even know how to put this. Your makeup will get rid of most of the makeup, but not all of it, especially the stuff that's waterproof. So it's good to have an eye makeup remover and a face makeup remover. So this one is both, it's face and eyes. So it's awesome. You can use it, so basically what you do is, it's creamy actually. You get like a cotton pad or cotton wool, whichever one you like, and then you just put a little bit on, and then you remove what you need to remove, and then wash your face afterwards, and then do your evening skincare routine. But this is great because it helps remove everything, especially the waterproof stuff that is actually hard to come off when just using your normal face wash. So it's called the Neutrogena oil-free makeup remover for your face and your eyes, and it looks like it's a little bright orange color for you to remember. And then makeup brushes. I just have 4. These ones are by Real Techniques, and they're amazing. They feel really good. They're good for blending. I love them when I blend in stuff on my face, well, different makeup products, not stuff on my face. And they're about 450 at Clicks. I saw them at the place at the Zone. That's the only place where I've ever seen them, and that's where I purchased these ones. Sorry, they're quite pricey for 4 brushes, But that's the thing with makeup brushes. Makeup brushes will be that one thing where you'll spend more than you had expected to spend on, because they last longer, and like I always say, if you don't have the right tools, then you're never going to get that face beat. You need to have really good brushes that you can use and that will work for you and last long. So, and remember that it's not always, price doesn't always indicate quality, so just be careful. Don't go buy the most expensive makeup brushes without really finding out more about them, and then turns out that they're pointless and you spend a lot of money on them. So price isn't always an indicator of quality. So makeup brushes is also on my list. And then last but least, I have the liquid illuminator. This is completely optional. This is basically for when you want to highlight your face, well, not your entire face, I should hope not. You basically want to have that nice dewy natural glow on your face, so you'd use this liquid where the sun would hit your face naturally. So this one is by NYX, Born to Glow liquid illuminator, and it's lovely because it's lightweight, and ladies, this is also another tip, less is more. So don't go use the entire container or a lot of this, or as if you're using foundation to highlight your face. It looks hideous and it doesn't look natural. This is supposed to give you a natural looking glow. So if you use a lot of it, it doesn't look natural. So also just be careful about this. And then for your reference, this color is Gleam. I like it because especially for my skin tone, it's not too out there, but it does give me a natural glow because the color is also very close to the foundation that I use. Thank you so much for watching the video all the way through to the end, and don't forget to subscribe, please. And my social media will be coming up just after this, so please do follow me on social media. Feel free to message me or leave a comment below, and I'll definitely reply to any of your comments or your messages. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, yeah. Rain they come.